Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Spirituality in Sin City. I'm just pulling up myself so that I can hear you, or sorry, see you. I had to mute myself so we can't hear me in the background. And yeah, so welcome to Spirituality in Sin City. We are going to talk a little bit about playing cards, tarot, and do another something in my journal as soon as I pick a page. Looks like a fun one to do. Okay. Well, I'm not super happy with what I prepped for today's collage, so I may just be arranging and redeciding, and we'll see. But if you haven't been to my show before, then I am here every morning because I'm hoping to run into some people who have found playing cards in the world and want to know what they mean. And yesterday, our card of the day was the Ten of Hearts. Unexpected good news. Can't seem to find it here. Wanted to show it to you again. And, well, here we go. I was not really feeling the unexpected good news as we were chatting yesterday. I wanted to come back to it and say that it came through for me. I talked about small miracles and big miracles, and, well, it was just small miracles. But to me, they were a very big deal. There's this one spot on the road that everyone seems to just really, really tick me off with cutting around everybody else and, trying to be first because there's a construction zone. And I think they should get to cut around everyone else who has gotten in line to merge lanes. And for the first time in like ever, not a single person cut around. And as the traffic started to move and I realized no one was behaving like a jerk, I was completely shocked. It may seem like a silly little thing to you, but to me, that was super unexpected good news. I was already in a bad mood. I didn't need anyone pissing me off. And I, I noticed immediately that I had gotten my wish. And then a few hours later, I went to an event and I had to pay for parking. And I was having a good time and chatting with some people and didn't realize that I had completely gone over my amount of time that I had paid to park for. And I did not get a parking ticket. So that was my other small miracle. They're usually really on it. In Las Vegas, I was in downtown at Container Park, and they're usually circling that block quite a lot. You're over a little bit, you're paying, you're getting a ticket. But I did not. I was over by 30 minutes, and I did not get a ticket. So that, I don't know, a little bigger than small miracle in my opinion. Maybe a medium miracle, shall we call it? But and like I said, I was at an event yesterday and well, had a very interesting conversation with someone. And to me, it's all about judgment. So both cards seemed to speak to my day around the same time. Um, although it was neither of us, so the point of the King of Spades, it's about judgment. And it's a warning that your judgment may be off. And it's a time to be logical and think things through very carefully. And also recognize that the leopard cannot change his spot. People don't just magically change out of nowhere. It is the gist of that. There are some rules, some logical expectations to how people behave. And And when this card shows up, it's time to pay attention to them. However, I didn't even bother to look up a verse or scripture to quote today because I really just want to um, kind of recap this conversation I have. And the gist of it is one scripture that I don't even need to look up. Well, I guess I should have gotten you the reference, but judge not, lest ye be judged. When did we stop thinking that way? Um, at least that was kind of where this conversation went. When did we start just judging people that we don't know or haven't asked any information about? Even if it's a friend, when did we just start judging first and foremost? I don't know why I'm holding this face for you so close. Ah, does she look like she's judging you? Excuse me. That's what I get. Anyhow, excuse me. Time for a sip of my coffee. One sec. Okay, so the story that made me think about judgment and judge not, lest ye be judged. It was essentially about how the look on our face, that's why I picked all these people, somehow just the way your face looks has made people feel that they can pass judgment, that they know you. You're making this look, it absolutely positively means this. Well, that's not true always. I mean, it's been not true for me many, many times. So, yeah, judge not lest ye be judged. And don't judge a book by its cover. Just because somebody has this kind of depressed look on their face or angry look on their face or whatever, it doesn't mean you know their story. I personally, that was my cat, sorry. I personally end up with a RBF, resting face sometimes. And it's not because I'm actually in that bad of a mood. Um, and I would be really bummed to be judged like that. As I think we all would. Who likes to be judged simply because they have a particular look on their face? I kind of like him just way over here by himself. So, my cat, I'm sorry. I wish I could move the camera and show you, but she's got me giggling. It's morning. She's active. Anyhow, that's the gist of the advice of the day. Be careful who you're judging and why you're judging them. And I mean, to me, the most logical thing is to ask someone how they're doing. Or if you do think they're upset and they're not talking about it, they probably don't want to talk about it. So why not just try to cheer them up by starting a conversation about something random that will distract them from whatever might be upsetting them if they're actually upset. There's just so many ways to handle this, and people seem to be taking it personally. I guess that's the point. It's not just judging. People are judging and taking it personally. Like, why are you looking like that at me? Why do you have this look on your face while you're standing in my line? Why are you, why why is this your demeanor in my presence? And they're judging, and we are, it's me sometimes too. So I should be saying we. Um, we're just so judgy, and none of us like it when it happens to us. So to me, that is the most important advice of the day today. Be more careful about who you are passing judgment on and why. And if you can, for any reason, just skip it. Don't pass any judgment. Just remind yourself it's not about you. Um, I've been told this a million times in life, so you probably have too. But most of the time, whatever mood someone is enduring, it's not about you. So to get upset and feel all personally hurt by the look on someone's face or their behavior or even outright rudeness, because that does happen too, even when that's happening, it's not about you. They're generally upset about something else. It's true for me. When I'm being rude or overreacting, I'm usually freaking upset about something completely not related, which I can't do anything about. But I can get upset about the cashier being dumb, or someone cutting in line, or someone cutting me off on the road, like I was talking about earlier. And so, therefore, that's when my bad mood or my anger comes out, because I'm over the top. I need to let out the emotion, and it comes out at a bad time. So, there's your message of the day. Just try not to judge so much. Try to remember it's not about you, and just withhold that judgment. Just distract. Do something more logical and help them not think about whatever is putting this look on their face. So, like I pre-warned, I don't think I'm going to finish this while you're watching today. I think I'm just going to draw us another card for what we will discuss tomorrow and get on with my morning. I have a busy day. But if there are any questions about any playing cards tarot or anything at all, please do throw them in the chat box. I'm here to answer for you. Awesome deck. Please show us what advice we need today. Besides the King of Spades, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Ooh, that's funny. This is the Queen of Intuition. And that was where the conversation turned right after we were talking about the look on people's faces and everything that led me to just talk to you about judgment. So definitely resonates with my day. We will talk more about what this card means tomorrow. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the advice from the King of Spades to withhold judgment and be more logical. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me, and have an awesome day.